stop and get a packet of batteries if you want.
Nah,
It's not worth it, is it?
No.
Well,
We're on our way now.
Everybody, we're on our way, just like I say, from the investigation team for the crashed Staines Trident 1972, and it was in June the 24th, 1972. There was a terrible event in Staines, and a crane and 118 people perished, and it was a major crash in the UK at that time, and we're going to investigate. No one's ever been there. It's a little bit difficult. We know where it is. We've done a reconnaissance before. We found out. We know. We've mapped it out. We've been. We know where the location is. But this time we're going with the proper equipment. I've got Richard on board, myself, part of the team. There's actually 7 of us now, but we don't all go together. And me and Richard are going tonight because it's going to be -4 or something like that. So the girls didn't want to participate for obvious reasons. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it tonight. We're hopeful that we can get some information. We've got a dictaphone, we've got some EMFI detectors, videos, and we've got a hidden surveillance camera that takes night vision, takes shots if anything moves, which we've used at Epsom at Horton, and we've got some great orbs and different shapes. So we're hoping. We don't know really, because this isn't a church, graveyard, or a haunted house. This is a crash disaster site. No one's ever thought about doing this, and we feel that as we're getting drawn to it.
There's no answer, is there?
There's no answer
there's
to
no definitive answer.
What was it? What was it, Richard? The captain had a heart attack. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, he had a coronary heart disease.
Yeah.
So he could have had a heart attack. They couldn't tell.
Because what it was, they never had no cockpit voice recorder at that time.
No, there was nothing.
That came in later on. So what it is, there's no planes after that were fitted with voice recorders in the cockpit, so they knew if there'd been an argument in there, let's say, or something happened, none of that. They've got nothing logged. All they know, there was arguments with him before with 2 junior pilots. So there was one that was 22 years of age and one that was 20. Which, when you think about it, it's very young and inexperienced.
For co-pilots.
Co-pilots. And then
he was quite militant as well as a captain, wasn't he? He's ex-military,
ex-RAF. I think he served actually in the war, Second World War. So he was a pilot in the war, and then in the 70s he was 50. I think Captain Stanley was 51 or 52, something like that.
52,
yeah. So basically, what we're hoping for at least is what we're trying to do.
We want to know what happened in the cockpit. I want to know what happened in the cockpit.
We think we may be able to, if there is something still lingering there.
We might get some answers on a voice recorder.
We might get some answers on a voice recorder. And you know what? I feel that's...
Let's hope so. I'm excited.
And you know what, Richard? If we get answers, if we get enough material and it's good enough, I think it's good enough, we could even make an appointment to see someone at Heathrow Airport, British Airways manager or something,
and get
an appointment and try and go. They might get some. We might help them get some closure. It's possible.
That's
very possible.
Yeah.
So, so it's all about an investigation, really. Listen, the reason why we got cameras up and everything is always a possibility where
you might catch an
instant apparition or something, or even a replay of something that day. It happened. I think it crashed about 3:30 in the afternoon on the 24th of June 1972. But because it got to 1,700 feet of stall and the wrong levers were pulled, that was the problem. And we think, well, we've been told that he had a chronic heart disease, Stanley Keys, and it's possible that
he had a heart attack at that moment and pressed the wrong lever.
Pulled the wrong lever. And the two younger.
We're going to be asking him questions like that. Hopefully we get some answers.
And guess what, guys? We've also managed to get the in-flight, all the passengers that were on that flight.
We've got a passenger list.
Passenger list. We have that as well. We have their names. Of course, we're not just looking for John and Fred, and we're looking for surnames and hopefully things that will link to that. So it can't be generical names. I mean, we know that the first name. We're looking for, hopefully we get some surnames which might correspond with that
And the list showed a load of families.
Yeah, loads
as well.
of families.
So loads
as well.
of families are on there. So we can break that list down.
But we won't be able to get the answers from the family, but we might be able to make contact with them. But it's really, we're trying to get the cockpit. Yeah. We're trying to solve.
So any sort of contact would be great.
Any contact would be great.
So we'll keep you posted, and well, we'll see you really soon.
See you soon, guys.
Great. Bye.
Bye.